Okay, this is called The Boys Universe is Dying, the VCE, the Vault Cinematic Universe.
Seriously need to talk about the Boys universe because it's low-key kind of dying right now. It all started today. They just announced that Gen V has been cancelled after 2 seasons. It flopped. It's tragic. But I'm not surprised by this at all.
I do want to mention, I loved season 1, but I didn't really like season 2. It just, how do I say in the best way possible? It just felt like it was going all over the place for me.
I have not seen anyone talk about Gen V Season 2 when that show aired, aside from like other creators. That's about it. However, they did say we are still...
Keep very going now, seeing Pinocchio. We're committed to continuing the Gen V character stories in The Boys Season 5 and other VCU projects on the horizon. You'll see them again. Oh, really? In The Boys Season 5? Well, how is it that we only saw them a few times? They didn't even do shit.
We're gonna see the Gen V cast in future projects in other spin-offs. They're calling this whole universe the VOT Cinematic Universe.
Oh my god.
Hell no.
Like VOT Rising, another spin-off of...
Includes the origins of Soldier Boy and Stormfront. Follows a twisted murder mystery set in the 1950s. Now that's a thing I'm excited for. I saw they showed a bit of the trailer and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. Okay, look, you can't get me wrong. I love Jensen Ackles, alright? I love him so much.
The Boys focuses on Soldier Boy and Stormfront, and...
Also, soon I'm planning to do a review of The Boys and planning to do a ranking, which I will do tomorrow.
It's basically a murder mystery that's coming out next year in 2027. But that's kind of the problem, because I honestly don't think this VCU is going to last long. The hard truth is people only care about the boys in this universe, and even then that show kind of fell off too. Season 4 was mid, and Season 5, outside of the first episode, has been nothing but filler. It just focuses on setting up VOT Rising. It's actually sad how the boys ended up becoming the thing they were mocking. Like, dude, they were making fun of Marvel for making phases with their projects, but they're literally doing the same thing, but worse. Post Season 3 of The Boys, nothing in this universe has been good.
True.
Gen V only exists just
Gen V Season 1 was good, but then when I watched Season 2, I was thinking, what the hell is this shit? Because I don't want to be rude, guys. It's my opinion, but Season 1 for me was good, but 2, it was all over the place. Like, I didn't understand any of it.
Set up The Boys, and outside of Soldier Boy, no one cares about VOT Rising. And there's also that Mexico spin-off, which we heard little to nothing about. Like, to be honest, I just don't have any faith in these projects anymore in this universe. The Boys needs to quit when they're ahead, end on a high note. Y'all are not Marvel or DC. Stuff like Marvel and DC are timeless. They have decades of stories and characters worth adapting. Unlike stuff like The Boys or Invincible, where they are not timeless. They are here right now, but they're not going to be here forever. Invincible has a definitive ending, and The Boys overstayed its welcome. Now it's nothing more than gruesome, bloody fights and edgy humor. I'm sorry, but no one genuinely wants to see a VOT cinematic universe. And you got VOT Rising, which is intended to run for multiple seasons. If it's anything like Gen V, it's gonna get cancelled after 2 at most. The Gen V characters are coming back in this final season of The Boys. I know they said they have plans to bring these characters back in other spin-offs, but the issue is I doubt most people are actually gonna watch those spin-offs after The Boys ends, because this is really the only show people care about. And I was proven right with Gen V and Diabolical both flopping and getting cancelled. No one really cares for these spin-offs. And now, due to studio greed, you're gonna have characters who will not get a resolution. As soon as The Boys ends, with Homelander and Butcher gone, most people are dropping this universe.
I do still love The Boys, but the one thing I do want to admit though, I'm excited for the Mexico spin-off. I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but before I go, the rumor was that it's going to be set right after what happened in the finale, the Boys season finale. So it's basically going to be about after Homelander did all that. And basically it's going to, I think, if I heard correctly, but the rumor is Soldier Boy's going to return. I'm like, bro, why? like, I'm not being rude, but why Homelander had to knock him out? Like, I understand he wanted to get away, but, like, and what did A-Train say? Oh, no, wait, it was Ryan. He said, like, all he does, if he doesn't get what he wants, all he does is he whines a lot and has a fucking tantrum about it. That's why I was getting mad at Homelander. Like, at first, halfway in season 1, I liked him, but then when I saw more of him, like, I didn't hate the character per se, but I hated the shit he did. And then after he did that to Soldier Boy, aka his father, I was thinking, bro, I can't wait until Butcher kills you, man. I cannot fucking wait. But I will say, tomorrow or a few days later, I'm going to mention how I think The Boys Season 5 should have actually ended, and I'm planning to also do that with the Stranger Things ending. I forgot to do that. I thought I did, but then I realized, oh no, wait, I still have the footage. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Ow.